Alright everybody, what is up? It's Flix, welcome back. Hopefully you guys are having an awesome day. In today's video guys, we're just going to be talking about the top 5 reasons that I believe Call of Duty Black Ops 4 is going to fail. So this isn't a hate video, so don't be going in the comments down below going, oh, you're just hating on Black Ops because you're a flipping nerd or whatever, or you're a flipping Battlefield fanboy. I've been playing Call of Duty since it basically came out. I love Call of Duty. This is just my personal opinion. I keep it real. I keep it 100. I'm going to say something if I think it's true. And if I don't think it's true, I'm going to tell you it's not true. And it's my personal opinion as well. So don't be butthurt by anything I say. This is just my opinion. But if you guys do agree with some of the opinions or thoughts that I have said about the top 5 reasons why Call of Duty Black Ops 4 is going to fail, leave me the comments down below and we'll talk about some Black Ops 4 in the comments. So reason number 5 is because it doesn't have a single player campaign. And I know you guys are probably wondering like, oh Flex, who even plays single player? It's only for nerds and old people or, you know, blah blah blah. But I have played every single campaign for Call of Duty Black Ops, or basically every COD. And I love the single player campaigns. I think it's so important, and I do think it's essential. Because if you are not getting a single player campaign, first of all, you're not be getting the full experience. And second of all, why are you paying for a game which is probably going to cost you like $50, maybe £50 depending on where you live, and it has no campaign, yet you paid for £50 for the previous COD, which had a campaign on multiplayer and zombies, and you paid the exact same price. So if you didn't have a campaign, the price should be reduced. I'm just saying. But yes, I do love every COD campaign. I thought the Black Ops campaigns that were phenomenal. I thought Black Ops 3's was pretty crap. It had nothing to do with the previous Black Ops. So I'm really confused. Why do they call it Black Ops 4? Yet it's not even relevant to any of the other Black Ops. I just don't understand that, but okay. So number 4 is because of the new tactical 5v5s on multiplayer. So if you guys don't know, is that we have to play 5v5s now on Call of Duty. There is no longer 6v6. And the reason why is because they said they want the game to be a wee bit more tactical, a wee bit more slower pace, and it's not all rush and gun in your face kind of action. You have to play kind of more tactical, more kind of like Overwatch and Rainbow Six Siege. And I don't play Call of Duty for that specific reason. If I want to play a tactical shooter, I would play Overwatch, or I would play Rainbow, personally Rainbow, because I don't really play Overwatch. And I would go over there to get that kind of experience. When I want to play Call of Duty, I'm all about 6v6 in your face, getting, you know, score straights, going ham. I'm not playing it for the tactical experience. I'm not playing for the realism. So that's kind of very disappointing in my opinion. So number 3 on the list is that the specialists are pretty much copy and paste from Black Ops 3. So 99% of the specialists that were in the previous Call of Duties, or Call of Duty Black Ops 3 should I say per se, is basically all the ones that we kind of seen on Black Ops 4 at the minute, maybe apart from 1 or 2. But they just look like copy and paste versions but slightly upgraded. And I think that's not going to add any fresh content. And that kind of sucks because I want to be playing with new specialists, new abilities. I don't want to be experimenting with just kind of the ones we kind of had since Black Ops 3 but slightly upgraded. I think that's very boring and repetitive, and I think that's going to be getting a lot of hate. So yeah, that would be for number 3. Number 2 on the list, and number 1 and number 2 were pretty hard to decide. Number 2 is the Battle Royale mode. And I know a lot of you guys are going, oh Flex, you're just hating on it because Battle Royale is probably one of the new things out there and everyone wants to play it. But in my opinion guys, Battle Royale has been along for a very, very long time. And it only really started kicking off when Fortnite got released. Not when Fortnite got released instantly, because Fortnite took a while to grow its community. And I think that game is fantastic. And I kind of would like to play Black Ops Battle Royale version of it. But I think that just because you're copying someone doesn't mean necessarily it's going to succeed. We've all seen that previously. Titanfall was very successful, and Call of Duty had been very famous for copying other developers. So Titanfall was successful with the wall running, then Call of Duty started making wall running, then they seen Fortnite was succeeding with its Battle Royale mode, now they're doing Battle Royale. So they do love copying other games because they see how successful they are, and since they think they're going to do it, that they're going to be very successful, and which isn't the case. So it's going to be interesting. I heard it's only 60 odd players in Battle Royale for Black Ops for 4, but I don't know whether that's true or not. That's just kind of a rumor. It's kind of just a big picture. Whether it's legit or not, I have no idea. But if that is the case, I have no idea how that is going to go against Fortnite and PUBG and H1Z1 and all the other Battle Royale modes that have 100 players. I really don't know. But last but not least is number 1, which is Call of Duty Black Ops 4 looks like a remastered version of Call of Duty Black Ops 3 or even Black Ops 3 DLC. Because it looks so identical. The mechanics, the gameplay, the graphics, the specialists. It just kind of looks like a remastered or an upgraded version slightly of Black Ops 3. There isn't really anything relatively new. And that worries me. Because I like playing new Call of Duties for new mechanics, new experience, new graphics, new system. And it all just looks too familiar to Black Ops 3, and I don't really like that. So you're kind of paying £45, £50 for a game that you've already played, kind of. And this is not even including a campaign, it's just adding in Battle Royale. So, I mean, I think the price is definitely going to affect its sales. But the more we get closer to Call of Duty Black Ops 4 release, the worse it sounds it's going to get. I'm not going to lie. Every time we get more and more closer to Black Ops 4 release, the worse things I keep hearing about it, and that's not a good sign, guys. There's not even much hype around Call of Duty Black Ops 4, unfortunately. But anyway, guys, let me in the comments down below what you guys thought about the video. Do you guys agree with half of the things I've said? Do you guys not agree with what I've said? Let me in the comments down below. Love you guys. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.